Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy Lando. Sip, back with another video. Today's is a little bit of a different vibe, man. Usually I do like the reactions, you know what I'm saying? But today's a story time, as you can see from the title. The first and only time I've ever had surgery, unless you count getting like your wisdom teeth removed, which, I mean, that sucked too. But this is different, man. This is different. But before we get into that, how y'all doing, man? How was your day? Let me know in the comments. Hopefully it was good vibes, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully you're chasing your dreams and all that. But yeah, man, diving into a little bit of the details. So the only surgery I've ever had was on my balls, man. On my balls. Like imagine people asking you when you're recovering from surgery, oh, you look like you had surgery. Like, yeah, I did. What'd you have surgery on? Like, random people, you know what I'm saying? You might not want to talk about your balls to random people. You feel me? I didn't. I used to be dodging that question like, y'all don't even want to talk about it, man. Like, I don't want to talk about it. But I just learned, like, last year that there's the actual technical term for it. It's testicle torsion. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, without further ado, skis, let's get into this story time. So it was, I don't remember the year. It was right before I turned 19 though. I'm chilling in my room, right? I'm watching Star Wars, The Clone Wars, you know, just vibing, chilling. I'm not really big into Star Wars like that, but Star Wars, The Clone Wars, that was my shit. So, you know, I'm in there vibing. It's getting good and everything. And like, I'm just in there watching TV, like literally just chilling. And then out of nowhere, it's like this sharp pain, like in my, it was only in one ball, but I don't remember if it was the right or the left. Anyway, the pain just was like sharp. Like I jumped up, I'm like, I'm in that motherfucker like, ah! You know what I'm saying? It was like easily like one of the worst pains I've ever felt in my life. But I'm thinking like, it's gonna go away, it's gonna go away. So I stayed back there for a little bit because, you know, I live with my mom and I ain't trying to, you know, scare her or nothing like that. Definitely don't want to tell her my nuts hurting because first thing that came to my mind was, oh, damn, I done caught the clap where, you know what I'm saying? I done got somebody done burned me. But thankfully that wasn't the case, man. But yeah, so I was back there chilling. I waited probably for like a good 5 minutes. Pain didn't go away. So in my mind, I'm thinking like, shit, let me go get some water. You know, if I was outside, it's 100 degrees, I'm about to have a heat stroke or something. If I drink some water, it's gonna help. I'm thinking that this water is about to do some magical shit, take my pain away, you know what I'm saying? So I come out here, I grab a glass of water, I get to sipping it. And my mom was out here because she do hair in the kitchen sometimes. She was just like, what's wrong with you? Like, you know, try to play it off. Because how do you tell your mom that you know your balls hurt? I mean, you could tell her. That shit just would have been awkward to me. I know some of y'all probably like talk about that kind of stuff with your mom, but that's not me, man. That's not me. But so anyway, I drank the water, you know what I'm saying? Went back to my room for a little bit. Or no, actually, I drank the water. And then she asked me again, like, what's wrong with you? I come up with the brilliant idea to tell her that my stomach hurts, you know what I'm saying? So I'm out here, I look crippled. Like, I'm over here hobbling, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't walk straight. And she's like, your stomach hurt? It's like, yeah, but like, it was hurting bad too. And like, so I don't remember like exactly how we got to the process of getting me deciding to go to the ER. But that's what we ended up doing. I had to wait for her to get dressed. It was like, I think it was like, it was spring, it was April, because it was right before my birthday, right before Easter. So it was a little chilly out there. It was night. And I got on shorts and a jacket. So I'm out there hunched over behind the car, waiting for her to come outside. And then, so we get in the car, start heading to the ER. Now on the way to the ER, I didn't know that like if you was ever in like a lot of pain, like there's a chance you could throw up. I was in so much pain I threw up. Something about me, man, I could probably count the amount of times I've thrown up in my life like on both hands. So I don't really throw up like that. But out of nowhere, I just like threw up. And I had drank some red Fanta that day, so it looked like blood. So it's not funny. I felt hella bad. My mom like started freaking out. You know what I'm saying? She was crying. I was like, oh man, but I couldn't even bring myself to tell her that it wasn't blood. I was in pain. I felt like I don't know. I was just over there like just trying to keep my mental strong. You know what I'm saying? To keep the pain from raising anymore. So anyway, I get to the ER. That's when I had to tell them that it wasn't my stomach, it was one of my balls. And they thought I peed on myself. They was like, 'cause the throw up got all on my shorts. They was like, what kind of, cause I think at first they thought it was my stomach too. They was like, what kind of stomach pain make you pee on yourself? I was like, bro, like what I look like, you know, what I look like peeing on myself, man. I was 18. I'm 18 years old, man. What I look like peeing on myself? Nah, but long story short, I got the doctors like the right information. Told them it was my balls that was hurting, and then I think they did like some X-rays and shit. At this point, I'm tired, bro. It's cold. They gave me like these thin ass hospital socks. When I tell you it was cold, dog, it was like freezing. And then they gave me like this thin ass sheet to put on me. I was in there cold and the motherfucker. I was suffering that whole night. I barely remember like getting X-rays done and everything. And I don't know. I feel like they did some other stuff too, like some ultrasounds or something. I just was like, I was in there like, man, whole time I'm thinking like something wrong with me. Like my like my dick not gonna work no more, shit like that. So I'm like, I'm in there, I'm going through it. All kind of things going through my mind. But the pain wasn't going away, you know what I'm saying? So it turned out they had to do surgery. I don't really remember much from the night after the X-rays, and besides freezing like the whole night. But I woke up the next morning. Surgery had been done, you know what I'm saying? My mom was telling me like how the doctors was all celebrating because they saved my ball. I was like, I didn't even know it was a possibility that I was about to lose this motherfucker. Like I could have been walking around one ball sip. That could have been my username instead of Lando. But so they was all celebrating and shit. I guess high-fiving like when I came out of surgery. I mean, I'm thankful. You know what I'm saying? I'd much rather have two than one. So yeah, this I don't know, man, but I think when I woke up, I ended up getting room service or some shit. I don't know if that's what they call it at the hospitals. I think it's room service still. I don't know. That shit was fire though. It felt like I hadn't ate I don't know how long. Boy, that breakfast was good as hell. Damn. That day was actually it was the day before Easter I had the surgery, because the next day when I got out the hospital, I had to decide if I wanted to go to my aunt's or not. You know how black people do. Every holiday we have get-togethers and shit, but so yeah. And thankfully I had the surgery when I did, because after I turned 19, I would have been off my mom's insurance and had to pay for that out of pocket. I'm broke now, but the amount of broke I would be if I had to pay for that out of pocket, much worse. But I don't even know, man. I feel like I'm missing some good details, but that was probably the scariest moment of my life, man. Like, I was really freaked out, like when my mom started freaking out, cause I was like, man, In my mind, I'm like, man, am I about to die? Like I knew that the throw up was probably Fanta, but like the fact that I threw up, I was like, damn, something gonna happen to me. Like, I don't know. It was pain like I never felt before in my life. So ladies, the ones who be like, men don't go through shit. This shit's actually common because after it happened to me, I heard so many stories like, oh, that happened to my cousin. Oh, that happened to me too, or shit like that. Like men go through stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's rare. It's we don't have it every month, but I imagine that's probably like that's probably on the level of like pushing the baby out of you type pain. You know what I'm saying? Got to be, because what they said happened was my ball like rotated, and so the flow of blood like stopped. Like it couldn't get through there, so it was like it cut off circulation, and that's why it was so painful. Boy, I was in there. I was in there. Insert Peter Griffin my knee clip. Ah, ah. But man, that shit. I don't know, man. That was a scary time in my life, and I made it through it. You know what I'm saying? Thankfully, ball intact. I was in college at the time. I had to explain it to my professor and shit. Dog. I say that to say this. I don't even know. Dog, but if you ever like in pain, man, don't just assume that shit gonna go away. Cause if I had just sat there and kept trying to tough it out, I don't know what would have happened to me. Definitely don't know what would have happened to my ball. You know what I'm saying? So, especially like if it's bad pain, like go get that shit checked out, man. I know you don't always believe in the doctors and shit, but go get that shit checked out. You feel me? Nah, but I'm gonna get better at these, man. I feel like I don't really tell good stories because I always forget like the most important parts. And then it end up being like a lot of gibberish and shit, but I don't know, man. And then if you've gone through this, you ain't got to say nothing in the comments, but if you want to talk about it, man, hey, that's cool with me. You know what I'm saying? I would appreciate the feedback, and I mean just anything like you got any tips for me on how to do better story times and shit like that? Cause I ain't trying to do only reactions. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to put all my eggs in one basket. You know, and yeah, man. But I probably will do another reaction video after this because I haven't done one in a minute. My niece and nephew not here. That's why I don't be doing them, because I don't want y'all to be having to hear crying kids in the background and shit. Or like they just be running around screaming, you know what I'm saying? TVs be loud. So it's all quiet right now, and that's when I get the chance to do my videos. But one day I'll be able to do them whenever I want. I might like start trying to do like some vlog type shit. Let me know what y'all think about that if you made it this far in the video, because this is damn near the end. The story's pretty much over. Now I'm just rambling and shit. But yeah, man. Testicle torsion. That's just no joke, man. Most painful thing I've ever experienced. Much worse than wisdom teeth. I had to waddle around, you know what I'm saying? I tried to play basketball like probably a couple days after I got it done. I had to waddle up and down the court. But you know, I don't really like sitting still, especially if I'm like sick. I mean, now I will, you know what I'm saying? But back then I was always hooping like every day. So I really didn't like sitting still then. But that's just how it is, man. But I don't know. If you made it this far in the video, man, I appreciate you. You know, leave a like. Tell your friends about the story time if you feel like they can relate or they might get a kick out of it or something. I feel like this went alright, you know what I'm saying? I'm not the best storyteller. But it's a little something about me, man. I know a lot of the people who subscribe to me, I don't really know me like that. So I figured videos just talking to y'all might do me some good too, you know what I'm saying? So the audience get to know me a little bit. you know, my peoples. I gotta come up with a name for y'all for like, you know, cause one day I plan on it being a lot of y'all that tune in and watch this. So gotta come up with like a group name. You know how Flight got FTC, Flight Team Stand Up. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to do like I'm not trying to copy nobody shit, but we need a name. For a creative person that might be watching this, let me know what you think. If you got any ideas. But yeah, man, I'm about to wrap this video up, man, because I'm really just rambling right now. But I appreciate y'all though, for real. Everybody who subscribed so far, I know it's not a whole bunch of y'all, but the fact that y'all subscribed, I never thought I had this many subscribers on YouTube, so. But we can only go up from here. So I appreciate y'all. Much love, man. Let me know what type of videos y'all want to see. It's about to start getting warm again next month. So I'm gonna definitely try to get more basketball footage this year. Just more footage all around. Cause we gotta get up. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get monetized at least by 2023. So we gonna see. But much love, man. Appreciate y'all. That was my testicle torsion story. Like, share, subscribe, all that jazz. And until the next time, man, I'll let y'all. Peace. Much love.